In Californian prisons, inmates are banned from using weights as they could potentially be used as weapons, therefore, they are restricted to basically using just calisthenics. So, their training methods do not involve any use of gym equipment, yet they are still able to have arms the size of your quads. How is this possible, though, you might ask, even if they can't progressively overload? The answer is they do progressively overload, otherwise, they wouldn't get big. They just do not add more weight regularly like your typical Brody that you see in the gym doing bicep curls in the squat rack. Your boy Ice Mike, that's done 6 years in county, uses different methods to your typical Brody. And while he might up the weight every now and then by filling a bag with water or with books, he can't do it all the time because the water bag that he curls can only hold so much before it breaks and the water goes everywhere. So, most of the time, different methods are used to increase the muscular stimuli that do not involve the adding of external load. What you need to know is that there are only two ways of progressively overloading so that you can build more muscle. One, by increasing the resistance of the exercise, and two, by increasing the time under tension that the muscles endure every workout. And since your boy Tyrone can't add weight all the time, he can only progressively overload by doing the latter, such as by first of all adding reps. This is the most basic form of progressive overload where external load isn't involved. Adding reps will increase your volume, and with more volume, your muscles grow. Because your body adapts to the current load it is placed under by growing more muscle, and so the current workout no longer provides the adequate stimulus for your body to signal that it needs to undergo change by building more muscle. So you increase the number of reps so that your body is forced to grow more muscle, so that it is capable of performing such strenuous tasks. As simple as that. That is the easiest and most obvious way to progressively overload. The second way inmates increase the time under tension on their muscles is by simply neglecting the lockout on every rep. This is not accidental, this is done on purpose. These guys know that they are doing half reps, because they know that half reps place more tension on the muscles than the full range of motion, given you do the correct half of the exercise. For example, for push-ups, the half of the rep that should be done to give you the most growth is the bottom half. It's the section of the movement where your head is closer to the ground. Whereas with pull-ups, the half of the rep that should be done would be the complete opposite. The section of the movement where your head is further away from the ground and closer to the bar instead. I talk about this on an even deeper level inside the 100 order, top link in the description. Because when you complete a full rep of any exercise and you lock out, the lockout is where the tension from the muscles is instantly removed. So, doing half reps will make sure your muscle fibers are constantly under stress so that they can later be repaired to grow thicker and stronger, making you hence bigger. Half reps, though, aren't the only way to change the exercise such that it provides more stimulus. You may also decide to slow down the rep. This will make your workouts way more difficult, and you won't be able to bang out lots of reps when you slow down the movement because your muscles will be fried and you simply won't be able to do much more. But that's how you know you got a good workout in. You pushed your limits and now you can't do any more. Well done, brother. It's time to take a break. The most important section, though, to slow down, if you want to make gains, is the eccentric portion of the movement. So this is the part where you are going down on the movement. This is the most important section to slow down. Not the concentric where you're going up or where you're doing the actual movement, but the eccentric where you are going down. Because this part generates more mechanical tension and activates more muscle fibers. It's the part of the movement where more micro tears in the fibers are created, which, as we already know, is what we want if we want to make gains. So, rather than focusing on moving your body from A to B for as high a number of reps as you can, feel the movement instead. Feel the burn, because that's where the gains are. No pain, no gain. The last way to increase the time under tension on the muscles is actually by decreasing the rest times in between each set. Guys, if you want to increase your volume but you don't want to spend all day working out, then you better not be a lazy piece of shit during your training sessions. Don't go above 1 minute rest in between sets. Resting times are the main reason why most people's workouts take away a large chunk of their day, let alone keep that person small. If you previously used to take 1 minute rest during your 50-minute workout, let's say, then half that shit, and then fill out the rest of that time getting more volume in. I promise you, you will make way more gains that way. Because if the 50-minute workout has the same duration, but your rest times are a lot shorter, then the remaining duration of the workout would be spent cranking out more volume. That's how inmates get big progressively overloading without adding weight. If you found this video helpful, then go and check out some of the others on my channel. And if you want to build a genuinely aesthetic and athletic body without any weights, then go and check out what I made for you, top link in the description below. Stay strong, guys, stay aesthetic, and remember, not all beauty is born via elegance. Sometimes you need to be in the trenches.